What is going on, YouTube? It's your favorite YouTuber, me and my kicks, coming at you with another detailed review and on foot of the Air Jordan 5 OG Fresh Prince edition, man. Coming up. Getting into the details of the shoe comprises of an all leather upper. You also have a little bit of translucence going all throughout the shoe. As you can see on the midsole, you got that Grape, iconic Grape midsole. You got that agua like fire, and then you got the icy bottom outsole. You also have the translucence like netting up here as well. And getting towards the back of the shoe, you have that Nike OG Air branding. That's like main reason a lot of people got this shoe. And on the medial side of the shoe is exactly like the lateral side of the shoe. Getting towards the lacing system of the shoe, it is not your standard Air Jordan 5 lacing. One thing that's different is that they closed up the holes, as you can see, on both sides, and they added stitching that connects this part to the tongue. And you can't really rip it out with your hands because it's really in there good. You need to get an X-Acto knife and all that. You really need to get in there with the detail in order to pull these stitching out. But anyways, the reason that they made it like that is because in the show, Will Smith never really rocked his 5s with laces. He rocked them laceless, and he had it exactly like this. Also towards the top of the tongue is purple, and you got the Air Jordan stitched in aqua. Also, another great detail about this shoe is right here, it says West Philadelphia, because as you know in the song, in West Philadelphia, he was born and raised. So they added that stitched in there, and also it kind of sets off the shoe because there's no laces hiding this. And it kind of shows off the laceless feature of the shoe. So that was a pretty nice touch, and I really like the fact that they added West Philadelphia right there. As far as the sock liner, you got an all black sock liner. And as far as the insole of the shoe, the insole is like a Fresh Prince theme, and it has Air Jordan and Fresh Prince writing. I'll put a picture to the side of me so you can see what I'm talking about. And as you can see, it says Nike right here. As far as sizing goes with this shoe, it depends how you're going to rock it. If you're going to keep the laces, if you're going to keep the shoe laceless with the stitches and stuff like that, if you have a fat to a wide foot, I would suggest going an entire size up. The main reason being is because since you can't really flex this out a little bit, this hole is the only thing you have putting your foot inside of the shoe, and it's pretty narrow since the tongue is connected to the size of the shoe. So go an entire size up if you want to get your foot all the way in the shoe. If you're going to take out the stitching and add holes and add laces to them, you can definitely go true to size in these shoes. If you have a narrow to a normal foot, you can go true to size in the shoe regardless of how you're going to rock it. These shoes retail at $190, and how I came across my pair was when I initially seen these, I was kind of on the fence because I already have the older version of the shoe with the Jumpman on the back. I still haven't worn these yet, so I really didn't need these shoes. But just coming up to the date, Fresh Prince is one of my favorite shows. It had Nike Air on the back, and then it had the West Philadelphia on there, and it was laceless design. I just kind of played a little hype beast, and I ended up buying them. And I didn't get these anywhere in the US. I went overseas to this website called Overkill, and I just bought them. I paid a little bit more over retail because I got them from overseas. And in hindsight, I should have just waited, because when these released in the US, these was pretty easy to get. The hype wasn't too crazy on them. And I want to say the hype wasn't too crazy just because of this laceless design. A lot of people wasn't really rocking with that. I personally wasn't rocking with that. I wish Jordan would have just kept it to the OG state, and added laces to them. And then if we want to take the laces out, then hey, we can take the laces out. But anyways, having 2 pairs of Grapes is just something that I probably won't do. Eventually I'll probably resell these shoes because I don't really need 2 pairs of Grapes in my collection. I'm really glad that Jordan is paying homage to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because during that show, Will Smith rocked a lot of Jordans in the show, and he really made that shoe iconic just like Jordan did. He pays a lot of homage to the show all throughout this shoe. They had a friends and family pair edition. I'll put it to the side of me so you can see what I'm talking about. That pair is very nice. Hopefully maybe 10, 20 years from now we get a retail release of that pair, because that pair was definitely dope. Also, this isn't the first shoe that Jordan brand has gave us at retail. He also gave us the Air Jordan Bel-Air 5s. This is definitely one of my favorite 5s in this collection, and I want to say either at the end of the year or in 2021 they're going to be dropping an all white upper Bel-Air 5, so I can't wait for that. And I'm glad the Jordan brand is paying homage to the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because that is one of the best shows out there. Now, without further ado, here's an on-foot look of the Air Jordan 5 OG Fresh Prince edition.
I just wrote this in probably like the last 15 minutes, so let's see. Yeah. Yo. I'm gonna see if I can one take it. Yeah. I've been inspired to be the best me I could be, and that's all I've been trying to do. Can't be complacent when I made for greatness, let's face it, I ain't got the time to. I feel like I'm one of the best, watch how I outrun the rest. I need the answers to life so that I can outthink all this stress. I gotta start worrying less, 24 hours in a day, spent 23 on trying to make a way. Always clocked in, I ain't late, since when you ever seen me take a break? Never, I was in the mud trying to get it out. Started with a dream, I'ma live it out. I got too many kids, I ain't kidding around. I get an attitude if I'm ever sitting around. Hold up, life will hit you with a jab. Duck, aim, hit it back. I ain't really in my bag yet. Y'all ain't ready for the last step. Hat back like I'm Ash Catch. Let me stop playing, get back to it. Bro sent the beat, said rap on it. And I did everything except cap on it. I just been editing negative people from around me, so my vibes is positive. It's weird that I'm rapping, cause back in high school, I wasn't really all that talkative. Shout out to all of the people who with me, I swear y'all support keep me going. Y'all didn't really change my life. And I don't even think I know it. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. I don't know who to nominate. I don't usually do this, it's a little weird. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Shout out to my bro Dana Lamar. We gotta get in the studio, man.
Since I have the OG and I have the retro here, I'll go ahead and point out a couple of differences between the two shoes. Obviously, as you can see, one shoe has no laces, the other shoe has laces. And since this shoe has laces, you have the lace lock attached to the shoe. And that's one thing you don't get with this shoe, and I kind of miss. And as you get towards the outsole of the shoe, on the OG it got Nike, and on the retro it says Jordan right here. Also, here's how the laces look. You know, this is how it looks with holes, this is how it looks without holes. And also on the insole it's a little bit different. On the OGs it got that Fresh Prince insole. On this one it has an all black insole. And lastly, as far as like the leather quality, the OGs have a little bit better leather. As far as the retros, we don't have pleather, but it could have been better, like place leather on the retros. But all in all, I'll still give the retro the nod over the OGs. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below what's your favorite colorway in the Air Jordan 5s. It could be the fire red 5s with the red sole, the fire red 5s with the black sole. Could be these, whatever, man. Just comment that down below and we could chop it up in the comment section. Also, comment down below what's your favorite character out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Could be Will Smith, could be Carlton, could be Uncle Phil, whatever, man. Just comment that down below as well, and we could chop it up in the comment section. Also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. Takes nothing but a couple seconds, and you'll be notified when I drop future videos. And lastly, peace.